r/AskReddit. What's the worst thing people pay for that they could easily DIY? I had a friend ask me for a reference for a plumber to change out his shower head. You should have let him get his bid, then offered to do it for $10 cheaper. Joke's on you. Lowest bid was $10. I dunno, but I recently changed out a taillight on my car using a YouTube vid and one of a 2-pack of $8 bulbs. Took me 10 minutes. Really opened my eyes as to what we can do for ourselves versus paying someone else to do it. It was super easy. I struggled for 2 hours the last time I tried changing my headlight. Could not get the bolts off, nor could I reach into the opening easily. Defeated. Took it to CarX in my area. Dude was talking about how they may need to take my front bumper off and I was like, damn. He came back 15 minutes later and was like, alright, you good to go. We figured out that your car model didn't have that feature. I asked the price and he said it was free since it was an easy fix. That was the third time they fixed something on my car for free. I now pretty much just take my car there for everything from oil to tires and stuff because I don't care anymore. They won me over. In my book Lucerne, I had to remove the front left wheel to change a ducking headlight. I have to remove the back seat to get to the battery. What the duck even is this car? Sewing back on a button. You underestimate my incompetence. I hate responsibilities. They are coarse and rough, and they get everywhere. My flatmates wanted to pay for a boiler repair for low pressure. I went and turned the taps under the boiler. Sorted. I think Mythbuster did an episode about this one. It can blow the whole house up if you clog all the valves. They remove the multiple safety redundancies on that unit though. Your pipe will probably burst before the heater. Boiled eggs. My gym sells 2 peeled hard-boiled eggs in a plastic bag for $3. You can buy a tray of 36 raw eggs at Costco for $5. Ugh. But then you have to peel it, like a savage. Want an awesome tip for boiling eggs? Add a buttload of baking soda to the water. When the eggs are done, move them while they are still hot into an ice bath. Open bracket. This actually isn't necessary, but sometimes the eggs will crack open and peel themselves when you do it. So it's fun to watch. They will peel like butter. It's so cool. Open bracket. My stepmom believes almost any recipe is improved by a boiled egg or two, and honestly it works pretty well. I wouldn't say this is the worst, but it's definitely expensive. Meals. I started prepping my meals at the beginning of the week and I save anywhere from $60 to $80 a week now that I don't buy any food other than my groceries. It's also a super easy way to keep track of everything you consume, so losing weight might be a bit easier. Curious. How often do most people buy takeout? From this thread it seems that many people never cook. Yep, I get the impression that the USA has a strong takeout culture. Here in the Netherlands it is much less. Changing your car wiper blades or air filter. I've done wiper blades on a few different cars, mostly American and Japanese cars, and my buddy asks me if I can do it on his Passat for him. Said he tried and failed. I just thought he was incompetent. Turns out, for whatever reason, when the wipers aren't running the socket stays recessed and requires a strange sequence of turning the car into accessory mode, then turning the blades on, then turning the car off. VW thinks people are stealing wiper blades makes little sense to me. To be fair, the first time I changed my own wiper blades, my first thought was realizing how easy it is to steal wiper blades from cars in parking lots. Making your own wedding rings. Any moron with a crucible, acetylene torch, and a cast iron waffle maker could have done the same. Whole thing only took me about 20 minutes. People who buy things are suckers. Thanks, Ron. As long as it's not Eagleton Ron. My uncle hired an electrician to replace the outlet covers in his house. Family offered to do it for free, but he wanted to have it done by the professionals. Just the covers? The piece of plastic that's held on by literally one screw and doesn't have electricity running through it? Holy shit, that's the easiest money that electrician made, I guarantee it. Haha. And the covers we have don't even have screws. They just pop off. I went around and took them all off when we painted. Took me probably 5 minutes to get 20 off. I changed my RAM in my laptop and it was so easy that next time I went into a store, Best Buy I think, and noticed their ad for doing it for $80, I was dumbfounded at it. RIP inbox. Same. My husband taught me how with pointing in the words take that off. Take out the old one. Clip in the new one. Put the thing back on. That's it. Took like 3 minutes and I'm the least technical person ever. See? Even Georgia did it. Edit. Damn, didn't expect this amount of up. Glad I made you laugh. Cut fruits and vegetables. Seriously, people spend $6 on a sliced up pineapple when they can spend about $3 and just slice it themselves. They can pack it up and take it on the go. I want to get to the point where I can comfortably afford sliced mango. I'm talking about that Whole Foods mango, the $10 box. Whole Foods mango that was sliced by white people. That's the kind of income bracket I'm striving for. That's when you know you've made it, when you're eating mango that was sliced by a dude named Noah. I want Noah mango, Rebecca kiwi, Danielle pineapple. My husband went to Harvard Law, so before we got married his parents made us get a prenup. Now I have TV money, I'm the breadwinner, and if we get divorced their son is fucked. Small engine repair. My lawnmower wouldn't stay running. Called the local small engine repair shop. $25 to look at it. Then whatever added on to fix it. My son went to YouTube with the model number and problem. Did a search and first result was my exact lawnmower with the same exact problem. In 3 minutes the guy fixed the issue. And it took me, a complete noob, about 10 minutes to fix my lawnmower after watching his video. Currently running like new. 1 pull start again 2. YouTube is a great resource if you know Google foo. I just got a free lawnmower that would start with starter fluid and then die. I took apart the carb, blasted it with some carb cleaner and changed the gas. First pull start now. It feels really satisfying to fix it then use it. I had a gas engine tech at my tool rental area. He repaired people's small engines all the time. He said 99% of the time. He would just clean it out with carb cleaner and change the gas and the problem was fixed. Usually people would just garage it all winter with the old gas in it, and it kills the motor when you flood it with the bad gas in spring. Setting up their own internet and cable equipment. I've spoken to more than a few people who pay people hundreds of dollars for people to literally plug stuff in. Modems, routers, extenders, PVRs, speakers. I'm amazed. These all come with instructions, too. But my cable internet provider still charged me a fee for the self-install kit, which was a printed instruction pamphlet and a single coax cable, even though I already owned my own modem. Thank you, Comcast. Duck your Comtrash. Sorry triggered on this. I remember having a good 30-minute phone conversation with them because I was fine with installing the cable modem myself. Because you know, 1 coax cable and a crescent wrench for tools max is something a monkey could do. They wouldn't agree to skip sending out someone and charging $100 for the guy to literally test the coax jack and B, on success plug the coax cable into the jack and back of the modem. Again, duck your Comtrash. I do almost nothing for myself these days. I did the single mom struggle for almost 2 decades. And I'm old and tired now. I shop online, order my groceries online and have them delivered. Have a house cleaner deep clean every other week. Have my pets groomed. Have a handyman who takes care of stuff as needed. Hired a lawn service to mow, trim, edge, etc. I work 12-hour overnight shifts. I gladly pay for whatever services I can. I'm not rich. I spent so long never having any time. Now I have time. It comes at a price. But it's way worth it. I probably won't keep all of this up forever. But for now, it's what I need. Edited to add the lawn part. That is a big time saver. I spent so long never having any time. Now I have time. It comes at a price. But it's way worth it. Yes. So much of this thread is people saving a few bucks to DIY, but sometimes it's okay to pay a little extra for that time and convenience. Like whatever, I'll pay extra for cord pineapple because I hate trying to do it myself. I'll also pay for other things I could do myself because I like to save time and spare myself frustration. So the cost is worth it to me. Grated cheese. People pay more money for less of the same stuff. Make America great again. Where I buy cheese, it's exactly the same price per ounce. I mean, it's not fancy high quality cheese. Changing their oil. Also, I never understood how any respectable guitar player can bring their guitar into a shop for a simple string change. It costs about $10.15 extra to have someone else change my oil, but for that I don't have to deal with the oil B, don't have to worry about spilling anything, and C, they do a few things as well as added value like check alignment and whatnot. Worth it to not have to change my own oil after pulling 40-60 hours/week as a mechanic engineer. Edit. I got promoted. A busman's holiday is a bit different. Same as us IT guys fixing computers and gadgets after work. You'll find we have the little pain in the ass issues on our personal stuff but rarely bother to fix them. The thing to clean out your pumpkin before you carve it. Like you don't have a ducking spoon? Okay, yes, but I like the pumpkin scoop more than a spoon. A spoon hurts my hand. The pumpkin scoop also hurts my hand. But by then I'm usually on my 3rd or 4th pumpkin. Man, how many pumpkins you scoop? My one friend asked me how much you would need to pay a person to install Chrome on her new computer. People are really quick to spend their money. My husband and I have fixed our washing machine no less than 6 times. Probably more. The first time it broke, he refused to pay a service charge just for the repair guy to come out. I searched YouTube, found a video on how to fix the problem, ordered a $30 part and we fixed it ourselves. And repeat. Joke's on me though, I keep breaking the thing and he keeps fixing it. I've been trying to get a new washer for 9 years. My parents own a few rental properties, so my job is to do most of the maintenance on them. I'm only in high school so don't have like a full-time job, and they pay me for it. I have repaired countless washers and dishwashers and vacuum cleaners, etc. with YouTube and either SpartsDirect.com or RepairClinic.com. They are both good for parts. People who don't value their time. Yeah, I pretty much ask myself 2 questions. Does it cost less than I get paid per hour? Can I afford it? If I can say yes to both of those questions, it's worth it, unless it's something I enjoy doing myself. Ugh. Some of these have a point, but if you tried to do many of these yourself you'd be doing nothing else. Simple syrup. It's water and sugar. This kills me every time I see it at the grocery store. I always wonder what idiot doesn't have 3 minutes to boil water. It's called simple syrup for a reason. If the bottle is nice, I can see buying it once. Not really do it themselves, but people waste shoes like paper. Bringing a good pair of shoes to a cobbler is way cheaper than having to buy another pair and it makes them last so much longer. Society is just wasteful. You need to buy a good quality pair of shoes first though. Most don't. I've been looking for a good quality work boot my whole life. I've tried Timberland, Cats, Danners, Red Wings, and a few other brands. If you know anything better please let me know, because I'm yet to find a pair of boots that can make it a year before the sole gives out. Brain surgery. No, wait, I was supposed to pay for that one. Lobotomies are still DIY. Underbed restraints. All you need is nylon webbing, D-rings, Triglide slides, and clasps. $10 bucks at a hardware store. $10 bucks. Shit, I totally bought the overpriced set from my local sex shop. The cuffs are fur-lined though, which is nice. Cooking. Not going out to eat on occasion. That are different. But I'm talking about hiring a home cook. That's lazy and way overindulgence in my book. I disagree with this one. If I were rich, I would hire a chef because they could cook much better than me and I could eat delicious food all the time and not waste time cooking. Indeed, if your time is more valuable than the money you pay the cook, then it's way easier to justify, unless you like cooking for fun. Repairing your own bicycle. Seriously, it's not that hard to fix a flat tire. Condoms. Just use Glad sandwich baggies and a rubber band. It's literally the same thing. Building a computer springs to mind. Open heart surgery. Like give me a pair of pliers and a bread knife. You'll be back up in an hour. Male acquaintance of mine complaining he has to buy a pair of new headset because the earpod cushion on his are disgusting and falling apart. We have the same model and I had changed my earpods before, so I provided him the link to buy replacement pads which are very cheap. He asked me know anyone that provides that service to replace them. You literally just have to pull them out and stick on new ones. How the hell is it that hard? Fixing random things around the house. Lunchables. My daughter loves Lunchables. We were hard up for a bit and I made homemade Lunchables with the same stuff and it worked for a bit and then she didn't like it. Probably all it took was one kid pointing out at school they were homemade. Or standard kid, I liked it yesterday but today it is disgusting and I never ever liked it itis. Bloody hell. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.